Welcome back to Critics News. Now, as it be, they said the Southeast senators don't finally go meet the AGF, which is Mr. Fagbemi. Those of you we don't know who Fagbemi be, and I be the man we talk say you don't know Nnamdi Kanu. The other time when he addressed journalists in Abuja, he said you don't know who Nnamdi Kanu be. Now I be this man here. So they said that the Southeast senators has gone to meet him, being led by Senator Enyinnaya Abaribe. We have also obtained a video where he addressed the journalist who asked questions about his move and also if he would stand as a shorty if Nnamdi Kanu was to need a shorty again, that we stand for him in case that's the case where he needed to be bailed out. Okay, now the thing we're going to look at now be that. So they say hope of release from the federal government custody appear to be in the offing for the detained Biafra Nation agitator Nnamdi Kanu, as senators from the southeast region of Nigeria will today, Wednesday, July 3rd, hold a crucial parley with the Attorney General of the Federation, AGF, and Minister of Justice, Prince Lateef Fagbemi San, to make a case for his release. The senators billed to be led on the visit by Senator Enyinnaya Abaribe are expected to convey their plea for Kanu's release to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu through the AGF, which is the Attorney General of the Federation. Sources close to the senators confirmed to Daily Post that the parley would be held at the conference hall of the AGF of the Federal Ministry of Justice in Abuja by 10 a.m. The source said that the meeting is a follow-up to an earlier request made by about 50 House of Representatives members seeking forgiveness for Kanu. Uchenna Awom, a special assistant on media to Senator Enyinnaya Abaribe, confirmed the new move to newsmen on Tuesday in Abuja. It will be recalled that on June 23rd, that about 50 members of the House of Representatives had begged President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to order the release of the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who you have in the picture here. The federal lawmakers who identified themselves as concerned federal lawmakers for peace and security in the Southeast asked President Tinubu to direct the AGF to invoke Section 174 of the 1999 Constitution to terminate criminal charges against Kanu and release him. Similarly, Obi Agwocha, a House of Representatives member representing Iguano Umuahia North and the South Federal Constituency, had sought the support of former President Muhammadu Buhari for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Agwocha, who visited Buhari on Saturday at his hometown in Daura, Katsina State, was said to have apologized on behalf of Kanu for his missteps and ill gestures. The lawmaker was also said to have argued that a political resolution would address the concerns of the aggrieved parties and promote unity within the country in respect of Kanu's matter. Daily Post was reliably informed that apart from making a case for the release of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, the Abaribe team would also persuade the federal government through the AGF to drop the terrorism charges against Nnamdi Kanu. Senator Enyinnaya Abaribe had stood shorty for Kanu in the sum of 100 million naira when he was first arrested and charged with terrorism offenses by the federal government at the Federal High Court in Abuja. The senator, however, ran into stormy waters when Kanu jumped the bail and fled the country on the ground that the military invaded his ancestral home in Abia State with a view to buying him. While an arrest warrant was issued by the Federal High Court against him for his arrest, the government of Nigeria intercepted Kanu in Kenya and brought him back to Nigeria in 2021. Kanu has since 2021 been remanded at the custody of the Department of State Security Services, DSS, in Abuja, following the fresh terrorism charges filed against him. Also, a former Attorney General of the Federation, AGF, and Minister of Justice, Kanu Godwin Agabi, and the Chief Mike Ozekome, both senior advocate of Nigeria, had pleaded with the federal government to forgive Kanu and order his release from the custody of the Department of State Services, which is DSS. Now, this matter now they full everywhere. So what will I call it? The governors of the Southeast have said that they are going to meet the president to also discuss this issue because of the rising insecurity in the southeastern part of Nigeria and other issues. So for that, Barrister Aloy Ejimako, who is the lawyer, special counsel representing Nnamdi Kanu, has also tweeted. According to his tweet, he said, apart from making a case for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, the Abaribe-led team would also persuade the federal government through the AGF to drop the terrorism-related charges against Kanu. It's coming full circle. So he said that all the leaders in the Southeast are coming to a cycle of understanding that the release of Nnamdi Kanu will differentiate between real agitators and criminals parading themselves, according to the statement coming from Senator Enyinnaya Abaribe. Let's take a look at what he said while briefing the press after the meeting. But before that, let me introduce a very important information that will help you very much. Now, those of you sending money from Nigeria, sending money to Nigeria, excuse me, from UK, USA, UAE, and the EU, or even Canada, I beg, there is a better news, better to read data. No, you feel use this particular app when I want to introduce, give you now, and they will give you money on top of your money. This name na tap send, now you go use. So use my promo code will be Critics News, and they will give you £5, €5, $10, 25 AED in case you are sending from Dubai on top of the money that they are sending for you. And it's very, very easy. One of the easiest apps when I don't see so far to send money from Obodo Ibo to Nigeria. It's very, very easy. So make una use them. Don't forget to use my promo code. Download the app from Play Store or App Store. Very easy. And thank me later. So they will give you this free money. We will take the follow-up. Things are not easy this time around. All right. So if you look at it, Abaribe briefs on outcome of Southeast Senators meeting with AGFs to secure the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Let's take a listen to what he said.
The Southeast Senate caucus, just like the rest of the members of the Southeast, both the business leaders, the clergy, the political people, and everybody in the Southeast are all very worried about it, knowing that that has been the fulcrum, I will say, for what is going on in the Southeast regarding the insecurity. All the criminals and all the people going around causing mayhem in the Southeast have all said that it is because Nnamdi Kanu is being held. We know that this is not the truth. It's just that we have gotten to the point where people are now hijacking a legitimate call for his release and turning it into something that has led to deaths and destruction of properties and so many other undescribable mayhem that is going on in the Southeast. And so we came to meet with the Minister of Justice and Attorney General because we know that at the end of the day, everything that happens in the political and in the legal scheme will eventually come to his office. And we came to appeal to him to help us to let Mr. President know that all leaders of the Southeast feel that the release of Nnamdi Kanu will help in dousing all the tensions and everything that is going on in the Southeast. And we are very, very certain that his duty as the Attorney General also gives him the powers of nolle prosequi, the powers of making sure that litigation don't continue and the sufferings of the people of the Southeast continue. That is the essence of why we came here. And I think you know also, I think it's also clear that several different groups in the Southeast, including the Southeast Governors List, have all been making exactly the same type of plea. We think that this will help us to bring to an end all the insecurity problems.
As this caucus met with Mr. Kanu to know whether he will be willing to accept either conditional release or not.
Yes, on behalf of I met with Nnamdi Kanu myself on behalf of the rest of the caucus on Monday. Today is Wednesday.
Yes, sir.
We met with him between 2 p.m. and 3 p.m. on Monday, and he is very, very supportive of this, our plea to the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Maybe last is that you are is a SWAT among the first trial.
Yes.
In case they need the senator to be a SWAT this time around, will you be willing to stand?
I don't think that is necessary to ask. We came here on his behalf, and that tells you that any of our senators that you see, the 15 of us, by the way, the 15 of us signed this letter. A few of us are not here just for reasons of logistics and all that. Some are also not. But we all signed the letter, and you will also have a copy of the letters that we gave. So any senator in the Southeast is very willing. The governors are willing. The business leaders are willing. The clergy, they are willing. So the traditional rulers are also willing. So I do not think that anything will stop us if it comes to that. And he has also assured me that he is ready to fulfill any conditions that are put that will lead to his early release. Done very warmly, and also told us that, of course, this is a request for which he has to go and study it, digest it, and take to the president, because he won't take the ultimate decision. I think it's a decision of the government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
So, sir, lastly, I don't know if you asked you because I came late. What is your appeal to the president to of the very case?
The appeal is that this matter cannot be resolved legally. And if we continue with the legal wrangling, that it will continue to cause the insecurities, because the legitimate demands has been hijacked by criminals, undesirables, and all manners of elements who have used it to perpetrate their own nefarious deals on the rest of the people of the Southeast. Nobody in the Southeast likes what is going on. People cannot go out of their houses on Mondays. People are maimed and killed and all that. And some people are roaming around, killing even security men in the name of looking for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu himself also confirmed to me last Monday that he never made any request of that nature that anybody should go and kill people. In fact, he was very pained that the Southeast is suffering because of this. And he assured me that when the day is out, is also the day that they will now know those who are legitimate agitators and those who are criminals.
All right, I believe so. Now don't hear the whole story, how this matter take waka, how Senator Enyinnaya Abaribe take waka for this matter. According to him, he said he has met with the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra in DSS custody and heard from him, and he's willing to accept the out-of-court settlement with the federal government of Nigeria. So let's see how this thing plays out. I hope that in few days' time he should be out with this move ongoing from senators, governors, traditional rulers, clergymen, and everybody, businessmen. I believe that in the next few days, Nnamdi Kanu should be rolled out to go back to his mama and papa house. May them welcome him there, and may we see also welcome him. And from there, I believe that maybe this will bring about a new era of change, and also where the federal government will at least take a listen to what this man has been shouting about, because no be small shout when this man don't, you know, be today since no be 2012 he don't they shout. No be small thing. So fact by me, son, Abi, yeah, AGF, I beg, I beg you, may you do something fast, because all these ones are not ordinary men. Now men be that. May listen to them and find solution to this matter. Make everybody rest, because they done too long. When I don't drag this thing too long. Just one man now they do all these things. One man. It looks cowardice now. It looks cowardice. And I don't release on the Bohun. I don't release on more election. Now Nnamdi Kanu I want hook on for truth. Now they do like cowards. Release him, may they go her see. Haba. I don't want to talk this thing too much, Jerry. May we go another news. I better help me share this info. Make it a spread. And also, I get one information when I want drop here. You get these people where be say, they get ogbonge medicine where they give people where be say they know well. Those people where be saying an academics, where be say when you enter room, now madam, now you go they call the odogu, call and I know go see answer. They don't get solution now. Look at their signboard for our video here. May you contact them. They get all the medicine where be say they go cure all these things waiting for screen. And even more. What you need to do now just to call them. And their medicine authentic. Let me tell you like that. No regret if you ever contact them. Thank you and God bless you.